of them did not, but some of them sold.
No, I will definitely, now that I'm not in the negatives anymore, I will certainly try to get that going. It usually helps not to be in the negatives. So.
Yeah.
Who would have known that unemployment would be poor? Well, is everyone prepared?
Always.
Kick this off.
Always.
Okay. This one's gonna be a interesting one. Ben, I told the guys I wrote this one while I was at work. So in fact, here it is on the back of a OCDOC daily first appearance list paper. So yeah.
Hey, that's great. Good for you. You did great.
Can my family stop texting the group chat? I thought I muted them.
Negative.
Ah, okay.
Me, whenever my family just decides to use the group chat.
Mhm.
I thought I muted you guys.
Okay. We are set. We are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to got it.
Start. So, Xander,
Aye, Captain.
you awaken. A headache pulsing in your head. And
Oh
the
wait,
right-
I got these.
And are you reenacting? Oh, I love that.
Oh, my head. Oh.
See, he knows this is
Everything
gonna be
hurts.
so I'm gonna get that spotlight. You awaken.
I'm just
A headache
making your
pulsing in
quality
your head, and the bright light of copper setting sun stings your eyes as you look around you. A familiar street surrounds you as you lift yourself to your feet, supporting yourself against the stone wall of the building that rends with a sense of familiarity and comfort somehow. You have awoken in the streets of none other than Reftil. The relief and moment of happiness you feel is cut short, however, when you first look, or excuse me, typo, when you look to your right and you see a horseless wagon. It is in disrepair, and as you approach it, you see small burned holes and splintered wood throughout it. Pieces of the wagon seem to have been removed entirely, and it appears the horses were either cut loose or escaped. You examine the cargo space in the back of the wagon, and your eyes are met with a sight that turns your stomach a little bit. Swarming flies and gnats buzz viciously as they feed upon some sort of wet, chunky, fleshy-looking red substance, which pools in the cargo space of the wagon and drips throughout the cracks and crevices of the wood. It's at this moment that
I hope
drops.
that's not Jed.
It's at this moment that your stomach drops as you realize what you don't see, which is Jed, Daniel, and Artie. They're gone, and you are alone in the streets of Reftil. So, in a panic, you look around and you make your senses heightened at a chance that your party was not quite so successful in escaping Mulgaran. The last thing you remember was climbing into the wagon and taking the reins of the horses to lead your crew out of harm's way. Then, a sharp pain. You saw the sky, and now you're here. Something must have gone wrong. If anyone could help you find your friends, it would be your old friend and father figure of sorts, Hamel. He will know just what to do. So, you take off down the alleyway and up a familiar sidewalk along a line of shadowed apartment-type buildings with windows being closed, getting ready for the night. And finally, you reach the doorstep of Hamel and Rasha, his wife. As you peer inside the window, however, you see Hamel and Rasha standing in the kitchen area, blades drawn and pointed directly at the faces of none other than Jed, Daniel, and Artie, who stare back at them, unsure of their next move. What would you like to do right now?
Ooh. I'm gonna bust open through the door and come to a standhold. Kick down the door.
Roll strength
Mom,
check.
what are you doing? Paul, what y'all doing? These are my friends.
Strength check for me.
No, strength check. I got a 6.
Jed, Daniel, and Artie inside, blades to their faces, their adrenaline high, their hearts pumping in their chest, suddenly hear a and look over to see, well, nothing. Xander, you were unsuccessful at kicking the door in, and you are now on your butt on the stone sidewalk. Hamill and Rasha turn their heads as well.
I think someone's at the door. Maybe you should go check that out.
This isn't a trick, is it?
No.
Hmm.
You can even roll insight on
Bolts
me.
in the door.
What else would you like to do?
I'm just gonna slowly like hold my butt and just walk up to the door and turn the knob and open the door. Let myself in.
Wait, it was muted.
And as I slowly open the door, I'm like, ouch.
The unlocked door clicks and swings open with a creak. And Xander, you are now in the room.
Did y'all change the bolts on the door or something? I remember it being more kickable. That's weird.
Xander, my boy.
Yes, and Zundo,
Hey,
our
Paul.
friend. Yes.
Xander, these are your men?
Yeah, I know him, Paul. Leave him alone.
Well, I'm mighty glad to hear that. I was about to skewer them and sell their entrails on the night market. Only jokes. Only jokes.
Good one, Pops.
Entrails spoil much too quickly. Better eaten fresh. Nobody would buy them late anyway. Well, now that we're all together, what brings you all to this town, may I ask? And Hamill and Rasha slowly take a seat and sheathe their weapons and invite you to also take seats in the kitchen area. Xander, you close the door behind you and latch it. So what brings you all here?
Xander?
First of all, Ma, Pa, this is Jed and Daniel. Jed and Daniel, this is Ma and Pa. Well, my Ma and Pa. They're not my actual parents.
My actual parents are dead.
Yeah, thanks, Jed. Thanks, buddy.
To clarify, he was a street rat and we took him off the roads. Raised him into a resourceful young man, didn't we?
Yes, sir. Anyway, so Paul, we're here for the reason of we're on a mission and Jed, what are you doing?
Mission.
Jed, stop. Not in front of my parents or parents.
Backstory.
And we are on our mythical way to the mountain in the middle of the island.
Ah. Why ever would you want to go there, Xander?
I think Jed and Daniel can explain it better, to be honest. I've kind of been off for the whole trip. I've been off drinking and taking mushrooms. I'm sorry, Father.
We've told you about that. Did you even check what kind of mushrooms they were before you ate them?
No, he just ate them because he's retarded.
Shut up, Jed.
Believe it or not, this isn't the first time he's done this.
I
We had to haul him
can
out of
believe
the pig
that.
shop.
Yes.
We're actually trying to get the rest of these, and I have the orb out.
My, oh my. And he kind of gets up and he closes the shutters of the window. So there is more than one. Very interesting.
Actually, I think this is, correct me if I'm wrong, Daniel, I think this is 2 of them. We had 2 combined. So,
That is right. Actually,
So we're looking for one more.
4 of them.
and
Looking for
so
2.
is
Oh,
the
wait,
guy we just
know
ran
what-
away from.
We actually know where the third one is. So we'll actually just. You're right. We're looking for one more.
One more.
The last one, guys, I've told y'all is in the
Yeah.
mountain. The creature in the mountain has it. You know the mushroom trip. It happened. So
Yes,
yay to that, I guess.
it is.
He
Drugs
li-
work, but not all the time.
he listens to you guys talk about all this, and he grabs his pipe and stuffs it with tobacco, and lights it up. Starts kind of puffing on it a little bit, and he goes, "You'll have quite a time trying to acquire either the third or the fourth orb. You say you know where the third one is, in the mountain."
Yes.
Uh,
We trust young blood here, which I do. So
Me too.
You're either very brave or very foolish to trust this young one, but I suppose he can be a good boy from time to time.
he's had sticky hands, but I've made sure they've not been chopped off.
Listen, Paul. I'm trying to get us off of this island, okay?
How are you going to do that if you wind up dead? Plain
I'm not
stupid?
gonna wind
Alright.
up dead. As much as you'd like to complain and say that I'm gonna die very soon, I'm not. I've been just fine on this island. I'm quite old actually, so
You would think that would show. Watch your actions. You know.
thanks, Paul.
You know.
Ooh.
And he looks at you, Xander, and it's like everyone in the room recognizes the dad tone in his voice when he says this. And he says, "You know, if anything happened to you, we would never forgive ourselves, right?"
Yes, sir.
Understood. Well, the 4 fools decide they want to go and venture out for the orbs. Now, you say you know of one in the mountain. Is that your next goal then?
I don't think so. I think that should be our final goal because the creature that lives in the mountain lives there.
I agree. The one who
I agree. Damn, Xander, good one. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
I agree.
Dare to say the wisest thing I've heard so far in this conversation.
Yeah.
our plan for
Thanks.
now is, I guess, to go looking for them.
Who has the other orb? Who has the third orb?
We
may I
combined
ask?
the orbs actually combined into one orb. So the one orb that Jed has, I should be explaining this in character, not a character. Whatever. Tater.
Be Daniel, the soft, loving, dark toned man. He talks
Definitely.
like this.
Yeah.
Batman.
I'm Batman, but I don't. One of my parents isn't dead.
Um,
Actually,
I'm
both-
Daniel.
Rasha, sitting next to
Discord.
Hamill, she actually chimes in, and she says,
Well, if you're going in search of the fourth orb, I dare say either way you will need to fight a monster of sorts. I think I know who may have it. His name is Caesar. He is the ruler of the Silver City Castle. And he claims himself as king over this land as he has for the past 100 years. He took domain of the land right before the curse fell. He's often been a collector of mystical and artifacts of all sorts, but his main power is his money. drives a man to do strange and horrible things. Agreed. Take your pick, but out of the two, I can honestly say I don't know which will actually be worse.
Yeah, well, tangoing with a king might
It's
not
better
be
than tangling with a monster that lives in a mountain that we
Yeah.
don't
One who
know
cursed this land.
what it can do to us. We almost got our butts whooped last week, guys.
And that was
Yeah.
just his lackey.
And I don't know what did it, but it must have been him. I don't know. But capsized my ship with one swoop. So
Ah.
I say a king. I'll take a human.
I also look at Paul and I'm like, I looked at him and I was like, I have a question because I'm guessing
Two
Paul knows
dogs
a lot of
burst into the room and started ripping into everyone.
No!
Oh God!
Oh!
Everyone, deck saving throws. Deck saving throws.
Oh my god.
I got it. I got it right here. I'm about to do it. Anyway,
Is that
Kinda
Samson?
nice.
Huh?
Who
yeah,
was
it was
it?
Samson.
Okay.
My grandma just came in.
Oh.
Hi, Dana.
Hi, Game.
But so I pull out my sword and I show him and I'm like, "Do you know anything about this?"
Oh, my word.
And she kind of examines it, and she just kind of looks at it and says,
When I was, well, much, much younger, I heard legends and tales of a very ancient blade that looks a lot like this one in your hands, the Soul Blade. It's gone by many names, but that's the only one I've known it by. A dark and powerful thing, this. If this is...
Do you
No,
go ahead, Ma?
Go ahead.
Do you think it could have a possibility of killing the creature in the mountain? Because it's a very dark sword. I understand. Jed wanted to get rid of it pretty fast, and I was pretty hasty to take up the challenge, but I can sense.
It seems, from some of the knowledge we know, and I'll tell a little bit of backstory. Let me just put this into Ma.
Mhm.
What is your actual name? I'm so sorry.
Russia.
Rasha, excuse me. I'm sorry. Nice to meet you, Rasha. I only
Nice
know
to
you as Ma. Now I know you as Rasha. Okay.
You
So
call me
okay, Ma. Thank you. So while we were in these pyramids, saw and then I'll explain the backdrops of the pretty much like a prophecy, and how there's a giant monster and there's a battle, and then there is someone leading a group of look like fighters, and I'll say, and it seems that the person in the lead has this red sword which looks a lot like this one. So it seems that I have made your son the leader of this said prophecy. So
Thanks,
um,
Jed.
you're welcome.
Could have told me before you gave me the sword.
I forgot about it, to be honest, when I gave it to
You forgot about it.
you. Yeah, I did. I did.
just a minor thing,
No biggie.
no biggie. No. And when you tell her this, she looks concerned.
Okay.
Slightly sad, and really not even in a large scale fearful way, but the way a mother would for her son, really.
Mm-hmm.
And she just says that
I know very little about the power inside of this blade. However, the stories that I've heard have been passed down even from my grandmother and hers before. For as long as I can remember, there's been talk about this blade. And it's seen many wars and won even most of them. If it is the true blade, I do believe if there was ever a weapon to kill this creature, this would be the one. But a strong hand and sound mind has to wield it. Xander, do you feel ready for such a task?
Ma, I know that you're worried, but I think I'll be fine. I think I got this. If
The time of
Jed trusted me with the sword, I trust him to trust me with it. So,
darling, the time of thinking, of hoping is far behind us. Now is the time to know. You have
well,
some
Ma, I've been hoping my whole life. I think I got a good feeling about this one.
Gonna walk up behind him.
I
just
think
put my,
this path will finally tell me things that I need to know.
walk up behind him and put my hand on Xander's shoulder. He definitely is strong-handed. I've seen him in a fight myself, and I know within probably hopefully soon he will be strong of mind too. He's been alive longer than anyone else in this group. I believe his time will come. I trust him.
And Artie actually will hop in as well and go say, as I've grown to know these men, I remember one of the first times I saw Xander, he leapt straight onto a giant beast with a sword, and I thought him foolish at first, and dare I say, sometimes I still do, but he's brave. And though he may have an occasional set of sticky fingers, he cares about his people. He has the heart of a warrior. And he solemnly just looks down and says,
Xander, you know that we've always supported you in your endeavors. Hell, we raised you, quite frankly, as a thief ourselves, and we are greatly to blame. But we also raised you to use your heart to guide you and to care for others. We steal not just for ourselves, but for those who truly need it, correct?
Yes.
If you remember these words, I am scared for you, my boy, but I support your decision if this is the path you choose.
Thank you.
So,
Let us pray.
God is great. God is good.
Thank you, Tyr.
help
No
us
more.
not be a monster of food.
Don't let him. Don't let him steal. I saw your face, Ben. You were like, you were literally in character going. When you were talking about stealing, Daniel's like,
Yeah, I'm like, they're criminals, but I gotta focus on not arresting them right now because we got a bigger problem.
he goes,
And it doesn't help that you have so much money, Daniel. I mean, come on, you can share the wealth a little bit more, buddy.
He's like, I want plate armor.
I mean, Paul, you see all that money he got on his back? It's a
All
lot
right.
of money,
Oh,
Paul.
gosh, I should cover Xander's
Look,
mouth for a
in
second.
this
That
money,
is-
he pulls out a. I'm just kidding now.
Is it Paul shows off his stash? He's like, "Come with me." Opens a door and it's filled with loot. He's like,
I hate that.
So,
I think all of this is stolen.
in the silence of the solemn moment, Jed will kind of think and go, but we do need to err on the side of caution and speediness. We are being pursued at the moment, so we don't want to bring danger to your door. Is there any way we can find safe transport to the Silver City?
And if there's any, Mom, I know you're a great cook, and these guys would probably love to try it. We've been eating kind of crap since we've left, so make a little to-go box for
crackers.
us.
I had some eggs.
Oh, they got these little mushrooms.
Wrong mushroom.
She smiles and
Even after all this time, you've always been one with a pit for a stomach, but it's flattering, and I will always provide.
and she gets up and hobbles over to the kitchen and starts preparing a few things. And while she's doing this, she puts a cast iron kettle onto the stove and starts heating up some water for tea and begins getting a few things together and packaging them. Hamill's still sitting there with you. He goes, "Well, boys, if this is the direction you are choosing to go, just like anything, there needs to be a plan of action. You seek out the orb from Caesar, then, correct?
Yes.
Well, do you know the way to Silver City?"
We have this map, and I'll show him. This is a map.
He takes it in his hand and, good lord, quite outdated, this one.
Hey, Xander has to use the bathroom real quick.
Oh, go ahead. You know where it's at.
Thanks,
And-
Dad.
Put the seat down when you're done. But he takes the map and he goes, "Boys, I reckon I can probably update this a little for you if you desire."
Oh, that would be much appreciated.
That would be helpful. Not many people write stuff down these days, since
We had
The
like
ones-
a 2,000-year-old frog help us the first time, and he was not a cartographer.
well, we got this. We got the second one from the dwarf in the library. Remember?
Mhm.
No, I
Wait.
don't remember, but thank you, Daniel. Now I remember.
This character you speak of, was he purple?
The fish.
Kind
Sure.
of fish-like and
Yeah.
purple. What was his name?
Squibbish.
Squibbish.
Pretty sure.
Yes.
You have his map.
I do, and I'll pull out Squibbish's map.
And he takes that and he looks at it and oh, that clever devil. Boys, this map is not all worthless. It seems he has put thieves' code on it. Here, let me just arrange. And
Why do we never let a rogue look at this map?
That's stupid. It's because we're stupid.
he gets first of all he gets a quill and ink and he starts putting a few things on it and he puts the two maps next to each other and starts throwing new stuff onto it and also transferring some of Squibbish's notes over onto it. And in a few moments, you have a new map, including the Code of Thieves that looks like this.
I just feel like we just finished the Zelda quest. We got like the ultimate map. Da 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 da.
Little fairy pops out. Hey, hey, hey!
Hey, look, listen.
And,
Oh, sweet. We're here. Okay. Oh, it just cleared up. Would you say that's about like a day's journey?
That's a long travel. How long did it take us to get from here to Rifto? From What's that? Tivet. Tivet. How do I pronounce that? The fishing village. Oh, I take us to get from the fishing village to here.
Oh, to Veet,
To beat.
to here. We stopped along the way. That was a few days.
Yeah, that might actually just be a day's travel. Actually, you're right.
Yeah. Hey.
Now, I see that Xander being, well, Xander. It seems he did not recognize Thieves' Code quite as well as we taught him. Are you too familiar with the code that some of the night market use?
No, I'm not.
I've never been able to figure out any of these
Yes.
languages
Well,
thieves use.
then
Wish I
he
could.
on the back of your map he writes a guide.
Gasp. Oh. Double S, double lined S, best income.
That's
Ooh,
Silver
star.
City.
Hidden stash item of value. Wait 1 second. These stars are on here. Oh, we passed by a star.
So while we're waiting for Xander's potty break, yeah, that is the new and updated map, and I believe, until something else happens that I don't really know yet, that is like the official map for you guys. So everything on it should be up to date as far as I know, lore wise and everything. Just to clarify on some stuff now, basically the symbols that aren't in towns, or like are out in the woods or something like that, the way you're going to go in finding some of these things is really going to be, first of all, just going to that area, obviously selecting that area, going there, but those will be acquired during pretty much like foraging actions, searching out for those. And if you are looking for certain things, now that you have the map, you will have a better chance of finding them. So yeah, I figured those would probably help you out a little bit. Let's see. I'm trying not to leave Jaden in the dust too much. But while we're waiting, Rasha comes back from the kitchen and she actually hands each of you a cup of tea to enjoy. It's very aromatic, got a fruity smell to it. Do you drink the tea?
I will.
I know that sounds like a setup question, but I am asking, do you drink the tea?
Just like, I don't know.
Thieves. I have a lot of gold on me.
I'll tell you what. You can. We'll make this interesting, right? You let me know either A, you drink the tea, or B, there's a small plant in there's a small plant in a vase behind you, and you could easily just ooh, yum, if you wanted to, and I won't even make you do a stealth roll for it. You can discard the tea if you would like.
I'm gonna just be holding it for now and wait to see if anyone else drinks it at first.
Mm-hmm.
I also need to open my character sheet to figure out if I can do anything.
Gotcha.
Daniel, why aren't you drinking your tea, buddy? drink my
Did
mom's
you wash your
tea
hands? Go wash
right
your
now.
Go wash
hands.
your hands.
I
Just
did wash
do.
my hands. Only
Go
I'll
do
be
it again.
quiet.
They're bone dry. I didn't
Go,
hear.
Hey,
go
how's that?
find someone to
Any
press
water,
your
man.
hands.
Hamill grabs his hands and go back.
Poo hand, poo hand.
I have to go grab my headset. Give me a second.
Okay.
He's gonna wash his hands.
The tea does smell good, by the way. It does. It smells really good.
I flipped a coin to see if I would. I will. I'll go ahead and drink the tea.
I'm
Okay.
gonna do a quick
So what are we doing?
All right, now they
maybe
just got
drinking tea.
handed tea.
Oh,
Can
thanks, Ma. You're the best.
Medicine this to see if I can figure out if it is like at worst drugged. Okay.
Yeah, you can do it.
I bought new dice, so I'm no longer using electronic
Hey.
dice.
There you go.
It's funny because I lost mine, so now I have to use electronic dice.
I don't. I have both.
Well, most people have electronic dice. I have that's a 16.
16. You smell it. You look at it. The fruit smells like standard fruit. You can't place exactly what fruit it is, but it smells familiar, like something you've eaten before. There's no type of strange opaqueness to the tea itself. It looks pretty standard. It's hot. You're not getting any red flags from it.
I trust this family. I'll drink the tea.
Okay. And by this time, Artie's just perfectly splendid. Yeah, he's just slurping on it. Jaden, do you or Xander, excuse me, do you drink the tea?
Of course, Ma. This tea is great. But actually, I have a question for you, Paul. So y'all know the last time I left, and I kind of left for good until now, obviously. I think I left one of my flasks here. I pocketed it off of a really rich dude a few years back. Do you still have that, or did you sell it?
Let me see. And he gets up and he pretty quickly actually just goes through a little box in the on a kitchen counter, and he goes, would it be this one? And sure enough, it is.
Oh, thanks, Paul.
It is bone dry on the inside. There's nothing in it. It smells of whiskey though. There used to be whiskey on the inside. And what does the flask look like?
I don't know. I just thought it would have been something funny to incorporate, but got it off of a rich dude. Has a little gym in the middle. I tell my Paul, everybody's looking at me with the flask. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I need a drink on the go. I mean, I can't stop at every bar, you know.
True alcoholic.
I'm not an alcoholic.
Honestly, boys, he started up really.
Oh, gee.
Oh no.
The sky opens. Out from the sky comes gold.
No. The
fabric of
tea
reality.
was really hot, and it's just like boiling.
His tea was poisoned.
It's just Artie sipping like manically. There's like he's trying to get every drop. Artie,
Okay.
that's rude.
I just realized that he might not be able to talk. Your mic's going terrible.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Oh. Okay, I heard him.
Is that better?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome
Sorry,
back.
I'm eating, so my camera's off.
Wait, you said you're. Oh, okay. Whoa, what is that?
Yeah, I'm eating chicken right now.
Whoa. Nice. Okay.
Hashtag white family.
I just lost
Anyway.
my D20.
All right, I still have my D20 right here.
Yeah.
Is everyone okay?
I don't know. Ben just disappeared apparently.
I lost.
Was that you?
I'm good.
I just lost my D20. I'm just gonna be looking for that for a bit while competition is being made.
Awesome.
Nice. By the way, everyone that I don't know if you guys have a way to note that, but everyone that partook of the tea on the immediate next con roll, you get a +2.
Yeah, Ma was always good about that extra
Con
strength
roll,
iced
like
tea.
Constitution.
Constitution, like saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or any
sweet.
con roll. Like, actually, wait, is there a thing that uses Constitution? Wait, it's not, huh?
Yeah.
So I suppose it's any saving
Oh
throw.
no, it's just saving throws.
Because nothing actually uses Constitution, so
Levels up, goes to add health to your character. +2, motherfucker. +2.
Very. Raja also hands the whole crew a total of 8 wrapped up rations that can travel with you. That'll save. So I mean, that's like 2 per person, I believe. If I mathed right, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah.
you mathed right.
Yep.
So is this like good quality hardtack or something?
This is like a fish pemmican. It doesn't smell all that great, but it tastes all right. It's like dried fish, salted, and it has some like berries, and it's kind of a savory and sweet thing. And it's in little tins.
So I suppose the plan is to go to the Silver City and get the orb from the king, kick his butt.
No,
Then-
stop. Wait,
No,
hold-
no.
Pump them brakes.
Okay.
We're not gonna kick anybody's butt. We'll plan on the way, but I don't think kicking of butt's what we need to do. I think we need to, since we have to 2 of us, as I may say. I'm a little sneaky, just a little sneaky, and I would assume you are, Xander. I believe
yeah.
we can somehow figure out a way to.
I'm sneaky too. I'm just
That's gonna
3
be great, Ma.
sneakies
putting it out there.
and Daniel.
I used to do dance. I am light on my feet.
I'm just gonna say I do have a bag of money, and I'm told this king is good for money. There's a good chance if he's okay with us continuing time eventually, we might just be able to buy it off of him for a decent price.
I mean, who knows if he wants to break the curse, he can stay king forever. He can live forever.
You're funny, Tiefling, but Xander's not wrong actually.
Yeah.
He likes his power, and no
Oh,
offense to you, my friend, but he has
money.
much more money than he could ever be bribed with. I would dare to say that, if I may be so bold, but the best way to get out into his domain will actually be by invitation or opportunity.
Or we can just sneak in and whoop his ass and take the orb. But
Shh, Xander. Shh. I'm thinking. Pa.
Sir?
Invitation. What do you mean?
I hear rumors, and, well, quite frankly, word travels rather fast on this island, but the king is, he goes through his, people rather quickly, and he is a lover of the arts. He's a lover of music and of all sorts of art. And I hear that in about a month's time, maybe sooner, he will be having auditions for the next crew to come in as his personal entertainers. I dare to say I see a couple of you have instruments on you. Could quite possibly gain an audience with him through a audition of sorts, although you will be directly in his spotlight. You will have eyes on you at all times. It's one possibility, though.
that means we can't sneak away if we really need to.
No one says you have to be with us, Xander.
That's true. Y'all
You
can
could
go
be
in
our
together.
shadow guy. You could be our shadow guy. Ooh.
Guy in the chair.
Very possibly.
Here knows that I've been distracted sometimes while trying to track someone down. So that could work.
Are we possibly talking about splitting up for this particular mission?
Well, we'll figure that out once we get to the Silver City.
Aye.
I think we should plan it out now, to be honest. It's better to
well,
have a plan before time.
What
And-
we need to worry about is just something on the road in between here and the Silver City.
Yeah, the big knight dude, I get it. He's still after us and he's not dead.
I don't
And
know
he
what.
almost killed all three of us. All four
No.
of us. Sorry, Artie.
He's somewhere around. What is that? Skype doesn't zoom. What is that? The town that went up. I know he went up.
Well, he didn't go up on his own.
Well,
I
imagine
froze him in place, and he went.
Yeah. He doesn't. He didn't see where we went because he face planted the horse. So.
Which, by the way, Jaden, I don't know if you saw it, but there is a officially updated map in the chat that also includes Thieves' Code Guide, which is something you were actually taught, but you haven't had to think about it for a long time because you don't really use maps. But that is on there, so it has little hints and new updated locations and this, that, and the other. So
Either way,
Um,
because of Squibbish, apparently there's something dangerous on the road to Silver City. So I feel like that's
I
what
mean,
first.
if anything, I can get a hold of some people. It will take a while, but I could send out a message and we might be able to get help. They'd have to do it for a price, though, obviously, but
I don't think we have the time to wait for backup.
While you say this, Hamill pops in and he goes, Xander, you just reminded me. I'm not very fond of you not being in contact all this time. We are family of sorts, correct?
yeah, Pa, I'm sorry. I've been pretty busy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Well-
kidnapped by trees, okay?
Well, doesn't everybody from time to time?
Not really. If you stay out of the
yes,
woods.
we were. I mean,
Yeah, that's how I met you, huh?
So that out of like a majority of the people here, majority of them was kidnapped by trees. So
I want to kill the tree people.
1 out of every 5 people are
Gets
kidnapped by
kidnapped by trees.
In the arms of the angel. And it's like
If you-
people
No.
behind tree bark.
Like trees.
if you donate today, people like these will be freed from the tree.
From
people.
Free the trees. Free the trees.
Every 4 pieces of gold help somebody get away from a tree.
Oh, that's why.
Donate
In this
now
universe- In this
to help
universe, it's
this
an insult
island.
to tell someone to touch grass.
Go get some grass.
I feel like
Every bracelet you buy could possibly free up to 3 enslaved people in tree cages being fed to gators.
Holy. Mm.
That being said, Hamill actually reaches in his little coin purse next to him and pulls out a chit with a number and a sigil on it, and he hands it to you, and he says, well, to really bridge the gap during your travels, should any of you need to reach out, get in contact with me, use this, send a messenger bird, and I can be in touch. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Speaking of which, where is your messenger bird?
About that. It so a while back, you know, times were tough. Times were really tough after I moved out. I was low on food in
Did
the
you
middle of the
do
woods.
with
Lost. I ate the bird. Aw.
Oh no.
I was so hungry. It was
Oh,
day. I haven't
no.
eaten for days, Paul. You don't understand.
Rasha in the background goes,
Xander, no! No!
So bad. Oh my god.
Snowflake! He was a family bird.
He was a delicious freaking bird at the time, Ma.
Xander,
Okay.
you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to.
It was me or the bird, okay?
You could have
Just
come
nice.
home.
Everybody to know that right
Pie
now.
for you. I would have baked you a pie.
Ooh, bird pie.
No!
Birds make pie?
Oh my god.
No, I made it rotisserie style.
Daniel's like, I haven't eaten in like 5 minutes. So we say bird pie.
Somebody say bird pie.
Oh my gosh.
Hamill goes, Xander, I must tell you something, please. Pardon the rest of you. I don't mean any offense, but Xander, come close for a moment. Don't eat birds! Idiot.
Ouchie.
So, what I'm hearing is we are in the market for a new messenger bird, correct?
Yeah, we're in the market for a new messenger bird. It was life or death. I don't think y'all are getting that through y'all thick skulls around this household.
Xander, I'm gonna smack him too. Those are my
Dang.
parents.
Xander, that's your parents. Yeah, I'm about to. Oh my gosh.
And
Jet
whatever.
thinks back to a time with his family when he talked back to his noble father and mother and and was thrown
when-
into the dungeon for like 5 days.
And Xander, whenever you say this, Rasha, she's getting a meal cooked up, and she hears you like say this, and she just looks at you.
I'm
And
sorry, Ma.
She holds up her spoon.
Ooh, not the spoon.
I feel like that's more terrifying than a knife.
Father, where's your whiskey?
Bro, that spoon's got automatic natural
Mm-hmm.
20 damage every time.
It's
It's
just necrotic damage. It just
instant
kills.
crit every time.
Most powerful. Forget the sword. Most powerful weapon in the game.
A
That
chancla.
spoon.
That spoon. Oh my gosh.
Dude, you think that sword can do things? Oh, you
Oh,
haven't
God.
seen this spoon
No.
yet.
So, it is getting to be just past sunset. There's still some sunlight outside. You can tell by the shutters in the house. And Hamill says, well, gentlemen, if we would like to go ahead and fix Xander's idiotic decision, I believe the aviary mail house is still open. Would you guys like to accompany me? We can go down there and check out what they have.
Yes, let's do that.
All
You
right.
know what? Dad, where's your whiskey at? I need some.
No. No whiskey.
All right, fine. Let's go.
Go up. You try kicking in my door. You eat your bird. You eat the family bird. And now you want my whiskey.
Let me tell you something, Pa.
In what
For
world?
one, I
In
tried
what
to kick open the door because y'all were gonna kill my friends, or my friends were gonna kill you.
Okay. Love and peace and happiness. It's a family reunited. It's amazing.
Jed, peace isn't
smack-
always the option in this household.
Let's go get this bird so we don't get murdered and the house burned down. Let's go. So I'm gonna grab Xander like, come on. we're going outside now.
So he grabs me like by the collar of my shirt. I'm just like,
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, it's good. It's okay. You know, we know why you moved out, but you know, you can't be rude to your family. They're your family. You know what I'm saying?
I was just so hungry that night.
No, it's okay.
It was a week since I've eaten.
This took such a turn that I wasn't prepared for, but yet here we are.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
I ate the family bird.
You did eat the family bird. All right. So, if everyone is ready, and sorry, I'm just getting some stuff together. You
That's
guys
odd.
leave with isn't everything I do odd?
No, not that. What Benson?
Oh,
A spoon.
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 That spoon, I'll tell you, it deals massive damage. Sorry, I'm
It does. You should see the scars on my back from it.
Spoon
Golly.
scars. What do those look like?
Dang, what the heck? They're just little ovals.
There's
It's
just like a
like-
dent. There's just like a indent in my shoulder right here. Yeah, it's from my mom.
She's super active.
I thought that guy with the scar had like a lot of wounds, but man, the spoon scars.
Funny you
Yeah, I
would
still have a lot
mention
of,
that, Janio.
Yeah, the tiny scars on my arm is where the bird tried to peck me too. So.
It tried to do what to you? Oh, peck you. Peck. Okay. My misunderstanding. Okay, anyway. But yeah, you all get up, you finish your tea. Rasha goes ahead and she gives all of you a hug and she pats you on the back. Oh, you all be safe, and she hugs Jed. She hugs Daniel and she hugs Xander and gives him a little pop on the back of the head for being an idiot and says goodbye. Hamill then guides you out to kind of just the main street of Roughtale. And you go around a couple corners, and like I said, it's getting to be darker outside. But eventually you approach a building. It's a 2-story building, and it's lined with a bunch of small windows, and you figure that's probably for the male birds coming in and out. You can actually hear some squawking and cheeps, from outside. And you go on in, and you are met by a bald man in a white robe. He has dark skin, bright brown eyes, and a gray goatee. And he goes,
Oh, welcome, all of you. It is getting pretty late, but I can squeeze you in for a last minute. Are you here to pick up letters or are you here to purchase a bird?
Purchase a bird.
I'm glad we're all in agreement. Okay. Well, we have a vast selection here for you. Let it be known that the 2 largest specimens, they are, we only have one of each. Birds are migratory, so some of them come in on their own whim. We take them, we train them. We don't eat them. That's illegal, because what kind of a freak would do that? I don't know. But they're very valued. So remember that by purchasing your bird, it is now family. You take care of it, correct?
Yes. We will take great care of it. Shut up, Xander. And we will take the best care of this bird. I mean, this bird will be loved for generations, or at least 10 years, whichever this thing's lifespan is.
Well, if it's on the side, it should live about as long as you.
It will think it's better than sliced bread.
Okay, well,
and he gets up and he grabs his keys.
He goes, "What's sliced?"
Jaden, you are not making noise at all right now.
I feel like this place is
Oh,
there you go.
Got it. No, I was trying to ask what the name of the bird that I ate was. I couldn't remember its name.
Snowflake.
Snowball?
Oh,
Snowflake.
yeah, Snowflake.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a white dove named Snowflake. So you guys go in, and there is a vast amount of cages, all holding birds, all sorts of different birds inside, and they have prices next to them. So quick, this is going to be kind of a mechanic update because we're entering into this new type of thing. I will send you guys the list of birds. There is a decent variety of them. It will tell you on the list how long the delivery time is. It will tell you what type of carrier they are. There's standard, which there's just nothing really special about them. There is silent, which can help them to be undetected if you're in a combat scenario or you're trying to sneak in and out and get some communication. There is also predatory birds, which they can feed themselves. You don't have to feed them. Prey birds, you do need to feed them. And there's a possibility, depending on their size, that when they're out on a mission, something could happen to them, which also affects kind of their pricing. So I'm about to send those now and discuss amongst yourselves what you're looking for.
Oh, this one looks just like Snowflake, guys. Oh, memories. I think we should get the $55 dove. Or the Raven, either one.
Ooh. It could be Harry Potter with the owl.
With the what? No, we don't want to be Harry Potter with the owl. We want the Raven.
The falcon, though.
And obviously, the bigger birds can carry more letters and sometimes even items, certain items.
Guys,
so
we don't need to have a big bird with
Emu.
us all the time. I personally think we should go for the ostrich, actually.
Where do you see that? Oh, there's another one.
It's another page.
Sheesh.
An
Okay,
ostrich.
I'm just gonna roll it out now. No flightless birds.
No what?
No flightless birds.
Fine.
Yeah. Emu and ostrich are more like shipping.
Fine. I think we should get a pelican then.
By the way, Xander, how much money do you have? Like,
I gave all my money. I gave all my money to Xander, or not Xander. I gave
No,
all my
you
money to
you should
myself.
have-
I gave it to Jed for the sword.
Did he?
Did you? Matt,
Yeah,
did
because it was a
do
shiny.
do you remember accepting that, or because I thought you just gifted it to him?
I think he just gave it to him, but I think he did give me like $20.
Yeah, I don't think you gave him all your money. If you did you write it down at all? Or
I was actually rewatching the last session a day or two ago, and I remember being like, I wonder if Jaden's keeping track of his money. And I think if you
No.
did give Jed about 20 gold, then you should have approximately 130 gold left.
Okay. Okay.
Because you were gifted some money at the marketplace by Daniel. You wanted to make a purchase for a potion, and he gave you just enough to where you would still have some left over after purchasing the potion.
So I have 130 gold. Okay. Well, besides y'all, since y'all want to get a big bird, I don't want a big bird. I want a bird for myself. Can I
You wanted-
purchase the Raven, sir?
We can do that for you. That'll
Hey.
be 85. Go ahead and subtract that from your current amount and keep track of that because everyone needs to know how much money they have.
Yeah.
So that'll be 85 gold.
Got it. Here you go.
Thank
Daniel,
you.
do you have a preference?
Raven might actually be the best choice here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't-
so maybe y'all can just let me keep the Raven and we don't have to get another bird.
Its downside is that it is prey. It is silent.
Also, just to clarify, feeding your bird will cost 1 ration per day.
Wait, does a Raven need bird or food?
Yes, all the prey, or excuse, yeah, all the prey birds need to be fed.
Good question.
Whereas the
why
predator
why
could go get its own.
why out of why
Did
out
I
of
buy the bird yet?
Okay, wait. So real quick. Okay, so yes, Xander, he gets the raven on his arm. He hands it to you. He has you sign a little paper just of agreement and everything. Takes your 85 gold, and he goes ahead and he gives you a chit and a corresponding mailbox at that aviary, just in case you want something delivered there and not directly to you for whatever reason.
I'm gonna name my bird Bruce.
So Ben, what was
As
your
in
question?
Bruce Wayne, as in
On
Batman.
Raven, there's like the last thing is this NTRL.
Oh, that means neutral, so it's not really a predator or a prey, meaning that honestly, I kind of just don't really know. I don't really know. How we'll say that you only have to feed it every other day
All right.
Because it
instead
can
of every.
scavenge
Exactly. Yeah.
or carrion.
Wait a second. Falcon. Falcon might have been the best bird here. How much money do you have, Jed?
I have 379 gold currently.
379 gold.
Oh, I
Sorry,
spend
I'm
my money
upset because I don't have a lot of money.
appropriately. Ooh.
Well, sorry, I wanted my own bird. Hey, buddy, do you know if there's a bar around here or something? I need to go soon.
Um. Yes, there is a bar nearby that Hamill was thinking about taking y'all to.
Yeah, dog. Hamill, my man, my paw.
Falcon's ability to travel straight to the person instead of the aviary might come in handy.
2 third levels.
What do you say? Am I muted? No, it's not.
No, you're not muted. What's up?
I was just trying to talk to Jed about if we should get a falcon or not. Because it can deliver straight to a person instead of an aviary, which might be good.
Directed to can't
Less
find
active.
owner.
I
How much is it? 650?
And I believe it is the fastest bird too.
Well, I could put 325 in if you want to put 325 in.
Wait, my raven isn't a prey; it's neutral, so I only have to feed it every other day.
Yes.
Is that is
Yeah,
what we were
dog.
just talking about?
Dingus.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I noticed.
We hold these
Uh,
truths to be self.
I was staring at the other dove in the back. Sorry, guys. It looked
You're-
tasty.
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
We
That's the
hold these truths
appropriate
to be
thing to say.
evident.
All right. So I think
Hold on one second.
yeah.
Yep.
Jaden, you're quiet again.
Yeah. Hello? Oh, he's fixing his mic. Nothing.
Habla inglés? Parlez-vous français?
No habla Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. Y queremos
I don't speak no Taco
Bell.
Bell.
Y queremos Taco Bell.
No.
Well, we hear that.
Okay.
Okay.
Bell.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
There
No,
Yeah, I don't speak Taco Bell either, guys.
I haven't been in Spanish class since 8th grade.
Well, yeah, I wish we could all.
And you went out again.
He-
He's like, and I wish that
I'm
like-
telling you, man, you gotta shorten your headset 100%.
yeah.
It's just bad wires. Like overuse makes the wires bend and then they just stop working. I can friggin'
Nope.
any of these internet.
Negative
So-
Ghost Rider.
So
There
did
we
you
go.
guys decide on here?
Yes.
Okay,
I
you're
would-
good. You're good.
Looking it up. Yeah, okay, that should work. Oh no, I'll pay majority of the amount, Jed. Since money.
Hello.
Hello.
Yep,
Yes.
Yep,
you're
we
here now.
got you.
There we go.
So with Falcon,
Let's hope it doesn't cut out again. How about that?
Falcon's just the better bird. Hide the fastest.
The falcon's a better bird. We already have a bird, guys.
What's better than one bird? Two of them.
bird.
And
But
one's
do we really
faster.
need 2 birds?
I got 2 birds for you.
Hey, oh well, that
Yeah, I'll pay 400.
And you're getting the falcon?
Yeah, if Jed's willing to pay the 200.
Yeah, I'll give 250.
Nope, just 200. Nope, yep, 250. I lied. I
Yeah.
can't do math.
It's okay, I can. All right.
Okay, and then last important question of the adoption process. What are you naming your falcon?
Cheese.
Cheese?
I see
Cheese.
nothing wrong with this.
Okay.
you guys need to name it Fred the Falcon. I'm telling you, it's a great
Oh, you're
name.
right. I should name it
Fred the
Cheese.
Falcon.
Cheese.
Why do you want to name
Wait.
it Cheese?
Okay, I have to admit, that's a great name. Fred the Falcon's an amazing name. So we've decided to name it
Cheese.
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 Why are y'all naming it Cheese? That doesn't.
Okay, but why did you
Swear to God, y'all needed.
snowflake like
Why did y'all name it Cheese?
like what? Like you treated your bird as food. Why can't they name their bird after food?
Well, you know what? It was a different. So, it's kind of crappy that you say something like that.
You know, even if your mic wasn't cutting out, I don't hear half the things you said.
Well, you know what? I'm kind of tired of this.
I can
I'm tired
tell.
of being underappreciated.
Under-domesticated.
Under-domesticated is not what I said. I said I feel.
You know what, guys? I have something to say right now.
It's just, how dare you say
You know what
You
I'm talking
mocking
about? You know what I'm talking about? I feel, and all you do is come to me and tell.
it's just
Are you mocking me over there,
huge,
Matthew? Is that what
huge
you're
bird.
trying to
It
do?
was delicious. It was,
Okay, so real talk. Jade, so
Yeah.
do you have to go soon? Is that what I heard earlier? Or were you in character just asking about a bar? I didn't know if that was you hinting that you need to go.
No, not exactly, but maybe soon because it's almost time for bed, and my dad has work tomorrow.
Can you do like 9 o'clock, or is that pushing?
Let me ask.
Okay.
Get that 100% guarantee.
For sure.
Oh wait, no, we don't do that here. Y'all didn't see that.
Okay. I didn't see it. Didn't see it. Didn't hear it. Okay. So we officially have 2 birds in the party: Bruce the Raven and Cheese the Falcon. And the guy, same thing with with Xander's bird. He hands you a chit for the mail house. And I am gonna say this: don't ask me how chits work. It's magic. We'll just go with that. But basically, for each of them that you have, that's a location that your bird can go to.
how does Falcon's person going to work?
What's that?
Like, if Falcon can go to a person, do they have to have seen the person before?
He said about like 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't.
Okay.
I don't like leaving in the middle of a session.
You're good, dude. You're good.
Am I gonna miss anything interesting?
Probably just
that-
a cliffhanger. But
yeah.
What we'll do though, and I'll say this real quick, what we'll do is next time we can plan around my schedule. I know we can plan around everybody else's, but Jaden will get around yours to the point where we know for a fact that we can play for
Yeah.
at least like 2 or 3 hours and have,
I
combat with
agree.
you and stuff.
Okay.
yeah, I'm down with like starting it like a lot earlier if you guys are.
Sunday the 28th is my next off Sunday, and as long as it's after church, which I should be done with that maybe at the latest like 2 o'clock.
Well, I'm even saying like next weekend my dad's off, so I can stay up as long as I want that night. So
I'm not off next weekend though.
Yeah, it's next. I always gotta go.
Yeah.
well, I'll
entire
see if he's off next
fortnight.
weekend then, because his
Okay.
schedule is kind of like yours. It's confusing and stupid.
It's all good.
But I'll definitely make sure.
Anyway, we should
I wasn't calling
keep-
your schedule stupid. I was
keep
calling
this
his
train
schedule
going.
stupid.
Okay, so yeah, so y'all have
Jeez.
birds. To answer your question, Ben, basically, as long as you are in an outdoor area, which could include, if you're in an outdoor area, your bird can go and return to you. The only times where you're indoors, where your bird has access to you, is if you sent it, like, let's say from a particular door, particular window. If the timing is right and you are back at that same door or window, it can come back to you. I don't know if that answered your question or not.
That's not the question I asked at all.
Okay. What'd you ask?
Falcons have the ability to go to a specific person instead of the.
Yes.
So do we just need to describe the person, or is it just magic, or do you have to see the piece beforehand?
You have to have a chit for them.
A chip for the person.
Oh, the person?
Yes, because Falcon says they can go to a person instead of going to.
Let me refer to the thingy so I know exactly what I had on it.
Let's refer to the handy dandy D&D book over here, boys and girls.
Delivers directly to persons. Doesn't stop at aviary unless directed or can't find owner. So it will deliver. Are you talking about like when it returns?
Oh, is that it returns directly to us?
Yes.
Man, why did I think it go directly to a person? Yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay, yeah, no, it'll come back to you.
Got it.
Okay, all right.
Wait, so my bird doesn't come back to me?
No, apparently we go back to the aviary.
Yours will go to the aviary.
We have birds.
We have birds.
He's already eaten his what?
You know what? You know what? You know what? It was great. It was worth the
I'm sorry.
$85.
Alrighty. Well, after all that shenanigans,
I have a question, sir.
yes.
Yeah. A shop guy, is there a warranty on the birds?
No. Just
okay.
no. It is not. So
Okay.
Your bird, you have to buy a new one. Let's say it gets lost, it gets injured, it dies, it gets eaten. If anything happens to it, really.
Yeah, I understand. And eating birds is illegal, right?
Oh, very, very.
Yeah, got it. I
Only
just
in-
want everybody to know that I didn't eat the bird under, violent tendencies. I ate the bird because I haven't eaten it for like 2 weeks
No
at a
one
time.
ate the bird.
Artie is like,
Yeah,
Artie is
wait,
like, it's okay. We're past it. It's in the past. We
yeah.
have to let go. We have to let go of our mistakes. In with the good, out with the bad.
In with the good, out with the bird.
Everything's fine.
The bird is the word. The bird is the word.
So are we done at the aviary?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's really funny is that on my notes, the starting line I have for Hamill once you guys get out is, well, that took long enough. He says, but now we have a way to keep in touch should such an occasion come up. And damn, besides Xander's little mess up, just to think, many years ago, some of those winged creatures would be good eating. Speaking of which, I am starving. Is anyone else hungry? Just me. I know a great place to get a meal. It's Tangle and Bog's Brewery. It's right along the way. Fabulous ale. And I swear, they make a grade and fruit sausage that almost tastes like the real thing. Smoky. It's good. You can't go wrong, given the circumstances. What do you think?
Huh?
I say we definitely go out to leave in the morning, but for tonight.
Oh yes. And you can feel welcome to stay the night at our place if you must. It's really no trouble.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, I'd love to go grab a drink with you.
I'm sure you would.
Yeah.
All right, go.
You want to go to the bar? They know their way back home.
So he takes you guys to Tangle and Brog's Brewery, and it is a large. It's a big place. It's a big, especially for such the size of the town. It's really big, and it is hopping with life. There's a live band up on the stage playing music, violins, mandolins, all that kind of stuff. They're jamming out. It's loud. People are having a good time and drinking, and just kind of enjoying themselves. While they are in there, let me get my brain back in gear. While you're in there, you all take seats around a wooden barrel table, and one of the waiters comes up to you and puts a couple of menus down in front of you. He has a little scroll-style menus, and you guys just kind of take in the atmosphere. Think of like McGuire's.
There's just money stapled to the walls.
just like gold, like adhesive to the wall.
It's pretty much. Not so much money, but there are a lot of carvings. There's carvings on the wall of like people
cool.
that scratch their names or bits of their journey into it. And even on the tables, there's just scratches and this, that, and the other. But it's a good time. It's a good atmosphere. Smells of very good meals are in the air. Yes, sir.
For my final send off, as I have to go into the bar and start drinking. We had a lot of talks about birds today, and it's reminding me of Family Guy, and I just had to. I'm sorry, guys. The bird is a word, a word, a bird, bird. The bird's a word, a word, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a word, a word, a bird, bird, bird. Word, a bird is a word. Anyway, guys.
Okay. Well, Jaden, we will wrap this up by saying that you go to the nearest open bar and you slam down some money and you request a few drinks and you start.
I go get wasted.
Pretty much. You go get wasted.
After tonight, I have no more money. How about we say that?
You just spent all your money on alcohol. That sounds character accurate. And you're
hey, I gotta stick to the character now, guys.
Okay. All right.
Xander was supposed to be the toughest guy out there, but he's still a tough guy. He just eats birds and drinks a lot.
He's dealing with a lot of trauma. A lot of childhood trauma.
Yeah, especially the childhood drama. Yeah.
Doug, if I may ask, what bird was Snowflake?
He was a dove.
A white dove.
No.
But so Jaden, so unless I say otherwise, we will plan on trying to play Sunday the 28th. So not this upcoming Sunday, but the one after. And
Sunday the 28th.
Fortnite away.
Fortnite away. I play Fortnite.
No, it's 2 weeks, half a month.
I'm a loser.
Let us know what you have to work with. Just whenever you figure it out, just text the group chat, and just let us know what you're working with.
To your earliest convenience.
Yes.
Guys.
So,
guys.
All right, man. Well, have a good night, and we will see you next
Here's the sequel to Jaden Won't Go Away, Part 2. Good.
Matthew, do it. Thank you.
Oh, there we go. Me. Okay, there we go. Don't do it.
Okay. So since we've reached this point, I'm actually going to stop recording because I have to go pee really bad. So if anyone needs a potty break, let's go ahead and take one, and we will be right back to continue.
Cool.